Okay, folks, this will be a quick one. Mike's Instant Movie Review, The Marvels. I'll be honest with you, folks. I was very tired the day I went to see this thing. It was Saturday. I was going to go see an NXT wrestling show later that night, and I really just needed to kill time because I was in Orlando. I had checked out of my Airbnb, and I had nowhere to go but the good old-fashioned movie theater. So I went, and I'm like, let me go see a movie I don't really care for because I'm really probably going to fall asleep. So I did. So I go to the theater, I get a nice reclining seat, and I get the AC for a few hours, and I'm killing time. And The Marvels. Now, the actress was kind of lippy a few years ago, saying she doesn't care about men, men buying tickets to see her movies are not her concern. This Brie Larson individual. So I'm like, okay, I won't buy a ticket to see your fucking movies. But here I am, seeing The Marvels, so that's the end of that strike against Brie Larson. She seems like one of these people that's famous for something that I don't watch. Like, oh, Brie Larson. Okay, how am I supposed to know her? She's famous because of what? What show did I not watch did she get famous on? Was it Orange is the New Black? Was it Modern Family? Was it Lost? All these fucking shows that all you assholes watch that I don't watch. So I'm sure she got famous on something I don't give a fuck about. So I'm watching this movie, and let's just break it down. I mean, if you're going to talk about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, I can see that. You know, like when Gal Gadot got and she's a pain in the ass too. I mean, she's holding she's almost equally to blame for that Snow White debacle as the other one, the Rachel chick. If you see that thing where they're on the red carpet and Rachel is blowing up her old career by destroying the legacy of Snow White, the movie that she's just starred as Snow White in the reboot, and then Gal Gadot's there kind of chirping in and helping her. I mean, Gail, you're the elder statesman in this duo. You should be like reining that chick in. No offense, okay? Hashtag whatever the fuck. But let's go back to this movie. And Gal Gadot with her Imagine All the People. Remember that in the fucking COVID? Like the first month of COVID, we get this Gal Gadot produced, Zoom music video of all your least favorite Hollywood stars and has-beens singing a song for us to soothe our spirits as our families and friends are dying from a fucking COVID. Remember that? So anyway, but I can buy her as Wonder Woman because she's hot. That's the point. This Brie Larson, no fucking offense. Yes, she's attractive, but she's kind of attractive in like, oh yeah, that's Brie. And like, oh, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, she's kind of, I don't know. I mean, no offense. I don't see the appeal. And I'm trying not to just think because of her, statement against men a few years ago, but I don't really see the star quality, dare I say. I said it. I don't see the star quality in Brie Larson. I just think I've seen, community theater actresses with more appeal, quite frankly, Frank. So I don't get it. Also, it's, hey, we have to have an Indian lead actress. So here we go. And we might as well have an African-American lead actress. So here we go. So is it that they're not qualified? Obviously not. They're qualified. They're in the movie. I just don't know any of these fucking people. I mean, are these people famous? But then again, I don't have one Kanye West fucking album, and most of you assholes do, and then are all surprised when he says these outrageous and horrible things. Oh, I can't believe he said it. Well, assholes, I never bought one of his goddamn songs. I never fucking downloaded a goddamn album from him, so I have no guilt, okay? You fucks might. So anyway, watching this goddamn movie, not really impressed, good for a sleep. The weirdest, funnest thing was these fucking cats that are not like, they're like fucking octopuses inside the cats, and they're not killing them, but they're like sucking human beings up into the cats in order to transport them somewhere else. Okay, so that's pretty imaginative. I don't know if it's good imagination or you guys were just on some fucking drugs when you came up with this thing, but I guess, the cats sucking up the people was my favorite thing. I did go to the restroom for about 2 minutes. I come back, and I think I missed like the whole big thing of the movie. And then the next thing you know, shish boom ba. And then there's some type of Monica, one of the characters, wakes up in the hospital, and there's a woman that she thinks is her mother. And oh my God, guess what? Marvel, she's crossed over into another dimension. She's in a parallel universe. Oh, good. We haven't seen that fucking 1,000 times before. Okay? We need another multiverse goddamn storyline because when you run out of fucking imagination and you run out of ideas, all you have to do is create the multiverse, and then you fucking give yourself a get out of jail free from creativity jail, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want. So I'm getting a little to the point, folks. Ready? My wonderful novel, Distance, now that we're talking about me, which is my favorite subject, and my creativity, I'm going to go, I don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this out of integrity to the art of writing, okay? I'm a big believer in that. Unlike Britney Spears, I'm sure, no offense, I write my own goddamn books. I don't hire ghostwriters, etc. So I'm going to go into my novel, my wonderful A Distance from Avalon novel, and I'm going to rewrite it because I had some, parallel universe type of stuff in there, and I don't want it in there anymore because I think it's just a crutch, a creative crutch, which at the time that I wrote the original thing back in 2013, 14, it wasn't such a cliche, and now that it is. So I'm going to, in this universe anyway, rewrite my own novel because I'm so sick of all these fucking Mandela effect, parallel universe, all this horse crap, all these creative crutches. I'm going to rewrite my wonderful novel because I'm sick of other people doing it, so why should I do it? See, that's the type of integrity I have as a writer, and most people do not. So that's it, folks. So what did you think, Mike? The Marvels. I mean, you fucking saw 20 minutes of it because you slept through 2 hours of it. What did you think? I don't know. I did like the cats thing. The rest just felt like crap. But once again, I did not see this with the 3D glasses. I did not see it in IMAX. I was half awake most of the time. So, I mean, my review probably is not the best, okay? But I did see it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was just there.